You may be seated. It's okay. Want a glass of wine or something? Do I have a few younger friends who may want to come forward? Oh, thank you for being here. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Yeah. How are you? Hey, how many friends do you have? How many friends do you have? Am I your friend? Am I your friend? Say yes, you don't mean it. Okay, thank you very much. Now, if I give a boring sermon this morning, will you still be my friend? Boy, this is a tough crowd. When I get to be 86 years old, will you still be my friend? Thank you very much. You see, when you don't have a friend, I got to do this one more time. It's like the lights go out. Hold on. And this is the way it was for Grandpa Fred. He felt like he didn't have any friends anymore. Look at it. But when you have a friend, that you really, really believe in, then the lights go back on. How about that, huh? Did you like that? Now, I have a little song that talks about being a friend. See if you know who says this, okay?
When you're down and troubled and need a helping hand and nothing, well, nothing's going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call my name, and know wherever I am, I'll come running, only to see you again.
Well, you know, Grandpa Fred was the funnest grandpa in the world. They would come to his house, and he'd go places. And then there was this little guy, a little geik, and he had to be taken care of. So Grandpa said, you know, for the rest of my life, I'm going to take care of this little guy. So Grandpa couldn't go places, and he couldn't do that much. And so one by one, all of Grandpa's friends, Grandpa said, would you like to come over? And he said, no, I'm a little too busy. I got things to do. I got to go to church. I got to do my homework. Oh my gosh, I have some new video games. Oh, Grandpa, I wish I could be there, but my friends are at my house. And one by one, all of Grandpa's friends went away when he needed them the most. And then Grandpa Fred said, hey, how come you're still here? He said, I'm going to stick with you. Well, why don't you go and be with your friends? And he said, no, I'm going to stick with you because you're my friend. And guess what? He did stick with him. That's why God made duct tape. So people like Geik wouldn't leave. And that's what friendship is. It's about sticking with somebody, believing in somebody, and no matter what happens, always being their friend. That's why, I hope you and I can be friends forever. But most of all, you got to believe in your friends. Never, ever let the light go out. So I know when you go back to school tomorrow or Tuesday, your friends are going to say, yeah, you've been gone for 2 weeks. What were the messages in the children's sermon? Not really, huh? Well, first of all, I want you to take a roll of duct tape and use it to stick by your friends. And then as I was putting the duct tape on the altar, you take one. I know you're not impressed, but take one anyway. I heard a voice in my closet, and they said, Pastor Don, what are you doing? I said, I'm putting the duct tape out for my friends. I said, that's really cheap. We've been sitting in the closet for 2 weeks, so I have a little friendship table over there. So as we sing our next song, on your way out, would you please go to the friendship table and take one of those items? And I apologize because guess what? Snoopy is still around. But go to my friendship table, take whatever you like, just one thing, and I hope that forever and ever, you and I will always be friends. Our next song, as they're getting their little things, is number 302, number 302.